side.
Businesses are boarded up, office buildings are empty, and I have nobody who used to come every day for breakfast, lunch, or happy hour.
New tonight at 6, remote work is costing more than local businesses. Plummeting property values in downtown Portland are costing the city millions of dollars in tax revenue. That's tax money that would go to police, fire, parks, and much more. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for K2 News at 6. I'm Deborah Knapp.
And I'm Rick Asway in for Steve Dunn. Our investigation found the city's general fund may lose more than $30 million in expected revenue over the next 5 years.
Sell it at will, drop fries. 2 chicken bowls all day.
This was Lisa Schroeder's dream.
Echo, you're working a presidential egg white blue cheese. Have a set of scrambled. Quesadilla, chicken bowl on spinach.
Owning and running a restaurant in one of America's best foodie cities.
13. Selling a quesadilla, then a chicken bowl on spinach.
But that dream has become a lot more like a nightmare in the last 5 years. What are your lunch crowds like today compared to before the pandemic?
If you take a look at our dining room, it's a fraction of what it was. You even said, can I come at noon? Before 2019, I'd say, no, we're too busy. Now I said, come on in, because we have nobody to serve.
What do you attribute that mostly to?
Well, basically, our offices have emptied out. I am surrounded by empty office buildings and businesses.
Office buildings, once bustling with workers, now littered with for lease signs, a reminder of better days for downtown Portland. The bottom line shocks the conscience. Listen to this. Records K2 obtained from Multnomah County show Portland's 20 largest office spaces had a combined market value of $3 billion in 2019. At the end of 2024, those same properties were worth $1.3 billion, less than half.
I honestly did not expect us to lose that much value in the downtown core and the commercial sector.
Portland City Councilor Mitch Green co-chairs the City Council's Arts and Economy Committee.
I think that reflects an old economic model that's not coming back. We built that downtown around tourism, and we built it around commuting to the central business district. And so if we're going to have a robust and resilient property tax base in the future, we need to be investing in a more diverse economic base.
The problem reveals itself in dollars and cents at City Hall. Get this, the city's economist anticipates the city will lose about $12 million in expected revenue this upcoming fiscal year. The total is roughly $33 million over 5 years. The gap comes from expected growth in property value based on historical trends and what's actually happening today.
The long-term prospects here are never in question.
Mike Wilkerson is the director of economic research at Echo Northwest. He says Portland's problem is the here and now.
I think no one wants to wait 10 years to get back to where we were. So the question is, what are the interventions? What are the programming? What can we do to really accelerate that recovery curve?
Wilkerson says that means moving away from an employment-centric downtown and focusing more on arts, sports, culture, and even housing.
The challenge is there's no silver bullet, but the kind of components of recovery are known, which is we have to change the way we think about our urban spaces from what they have historically been.
Those decisions will largely come down to Green and his 11 colleagues on council. Despite the headwinds, Green is optimistic. He points to the James Beard Market coming to downtown and other events activating downtown in different ways.
I actually would say that I think everyone is on board with pushing back against this idea that that we've kind of lost it and that we're, downtown's dead forever, right? Everyone's kind of on team recovery. I think people, my colleagues on City Council bring a lot of critical perspectives to the choices that we make. And so I'm really confident that as we develop this budget this year, it's going to put us on a path where we're making investments in our city that can stand the test of time.
Time is certainly ticking for city leaders to reimagine downtown Portland and reverse the city's fortune.
Oh, that med ball might need green onion.
For people like Lisa.
Your future and livelihood might depend on that.
Oh, not might. My future depends on it. Mother's future depends on it. Downtown Portland's future depends on it.
The city also relies on business license taxes for its general fund. That's basically an income tax on businesses. However, it's been a little up and down the last few years as well. The city usually collects about $200 million a year from those business taxes. Do you have a story for us? Email us at k2investigates@k2.com. You can also leave a voicemail 503-231-4205.
Well,